organizational project right now is called the IMYG project.
Right now I'm working on the Local Ice Project, which is a local food marketing platform for identifying local food and grocery stores.
Sustainable. It's the world's first green carnival. All the rides run on waste vegetable oil, wind, and solar power.
Mostly it was just how we treat less privileged youth. We treat them a certain way, we classify them a certain way, and they're kind of in a system, a cycle that doesn't really end, and I don't see that as productive. So I want to create a lane for them that kind of gets them out of that system and allows them other opportunities to join the more privileged kids.
Well, I think the idea of local food and knowing where your food comes from is very topical. And actually, it was the idea of a friend of mine who she was in Africa and found that if you can design a system in Africa to connect markets with and local food information, you should be able to do that here in Alberta. And so the project is from there.
I saw the lack of inspiration in communities, in society, and I wanted to create a larger-than-life installation that fills people with hope and inspiration.
Mostly just break down those barriers of like less privileged kids who take a certain path in life based on the system they're in, they can't get out of that. And just break down a barrier where more privileged kids and less privileged kids can get together, work together, see value in each other, and have a lot less animosity between each other. And yeah.
I think what we would like to see it achieve is to provide consumers with information about where their food is coming from, and to see that available at all grocery stores, to all consumers, and to have it across Canada.
We would like to be the Cirque du Soleil of sustainability, to be a household name for everybody to know what we stand for, to come and have their minds blown, to take a piece of it home and be continually inspired by that. We want to be known as the greenest show on earth.
With all the I guess privilege we have in Alberta, coming from Alberta, being such a rich place, like really globally rich place, like what are we doing to kind of change things? Like we say we want to change things, but we don't actually do it. We kind of just maintain the status quo. And I think being that we're from here, we have more resources to pull from to actually make a difference globally. And I just like Edmontonians so far on that.
The question I would like to pose to Edmontonians, and this is something I've often contemplated, and especially when considering the weather today, is why do you live in Edmonton? Are you here? What keeps you here? And what is it about Edmonton that makes you want to be in this city?
Do you know how much others would love to know you? And do you know how easy it is to become a part of community and how much value it adds to life?